Good morning, everyone. Welcome to MaryAnne's Mystic Mentions. I'm MaryAnne. Welcome to your daily Sun Sign Love Connection readings and the featured beautiful sign today of the watery 12th sign of the Zodiac, Pisces. Pisces, Pisces. Let me explain, if I may. I was feeling quite content with the fact that I had said to my viewers watching, I love and appreciate all of you, first and foremost, that I was going to change it up a bit. And due to the fact that I'm working and I'm quite a bit busier, which is beautiful, I was going to make sure that I get all of the readings out at the beginning of the month by the first or second day, and then the same thing, have all of the, mid-month readings out by mid-month. And I accomplished that because I had videotaped everyone, yours being the last, beautiful Pisces, patient Pisces. I can relate to you. I truly can, because I have a rising in ascendant in Pisces. So I feel and understand a lot of the energies and characteristics of a Pisces, definitely. But the long and the short of it is that I had videotaped all of them, and then I went to upload all of them, and then for some reason that I'm going to explain a little bit about, I believe, astrologically, absolutely, planetarily, that, yours just was not uploading, and I would delete it and I would try it again. And I kept doing this because I don't give up. I continue to attempt and to strive and to create to the best of my ability. And then I realized, with the huge emphasis and energies of Uranus, who, by the way, has stationed to go, retrograde today. Today's August 19th. So for 2 days, I have been attempting to upload your video. And, for 2 days prior and after any retrograde, there's always going to be some differences in things that happen in your life. And when it's Uranus, it's the planet of unpredictability, and it definitely caters to technology and, science. And it's a large, big energy. So now I've understood for a while, that it's not about trying to force it or, fight upstream when, even though as a Pisces, you are a water sign that is two fishes going with the flow. You see, they're not trying to go upstream against the current, as it were. And that's kind of what we have to do in life. And I can't even believe how incredibly strong we are anyway. And of course, we are in the last 2 days of Leo, which is all about our strength, determination as a fixed sign, passion for what we do, those that we care about, things that we love, all a part of this whole mix right now. And then, of course, we're about to approach the second full moon in Aquarius, which happens to be in the 12th house for you, Pisces, which is your comfortable house. It's where you are the 12th house. So it's best in your sign, though it still is about undoing, unreleasing, purging, letting go of, really sitting still with yourself and releasing the confinements in our lives. It has to do with incarceration and hospitals and all those places that we don't necessarily want to be a part of, but are absolutely a part of life. So I've said a lot, but my bottom line is that I'm doing it again. I'm videotaping again today, and I'll continue to until it comes out. So I apologize for those that may have been thinking I have forgotten you in any way. That will never happen. I shouldn't say never, but I really don't believe it'll happen. And like I said, we are very vulnerable. Our soul lives on and on. It's been known and established throughout the beginning of time. Energy, which is, what we are, and everything is, it doesn't die. It just transforms and changes and moves and so forth. And you're a mutable sign, so that's a continuum for you as well. But you have such heart and such patience and such love. And that's why I kind of really, I thought, oh, not Pisces. Oh, man. But you're cool with that. That's the best part. So I'm going to pick your highlighted connection, as I always do. And this will be the person, place, situation, or energy that is meant for you to be specifically aware of today through your reading and for the end of the month. And this is spiritly guided right in front of you right now. It's very spontaneous and it's very real and authentic. So I take my deep breath, and for you, and I know what it was before, I almost was going to keep the same, but it's Cancer. Okay, we'll go with that. I'm cool with that. I was going to keep the same highlighted in the cards, but no, it's been 2 days. That didn't seem to resonate in the right way for me. So Cancer is beautiful. Cancer is your fellow water sign. Cancer is also extremely emotional, very protective, very nurturing, very selfless, loving, caring of family, people that they hold close to their heart, and don't want to let go of it, those claws that they have. They have that harder outer shell. So there is a lot of times it's not easy to get to know a Cancer. And when they feel that they can trust you, and they feel that familiarity, that feels comfortable to them. And trust me, everything is feel with your water signs, and that's a very big portion of who you are and your personalities and your traits. That is absolutely a gift, but it can be a struggle at times when you're taking on the other energies of others, the empathic aspects of your personality and abilities. Your creativity is enormous and incredibly talented, capable, creative, individually, very independent. You have this very soft, kind of wonderful, feel about you. That's the sensitivity that creates this beautiful art and, ability to work and in the mediums, whether it be through music or drawing or, acting, which is especially noted for a lot of Pisces, because you're very good at changing your persona. Just as you pick up the energies of those and the people around you, you become that. And that's really wonderful for that sort of, career, as far as being able to change and to put on the fantasy of being something other than yourself. Which can be a wonderful thing, but a lot of times Pisceans tend to do the escapism if they are on the more shadowy side, which we all have, the positive, beautiful, energetic, high energy levels and personality traits, and then the shadow, which like I said, we all have. So the shadowy would be where you escape and you maybe use, drugs and alcohol to do so, to get away from the harshness of life. This is something that makes you so very uncomfortable. You want everybody to be in love and have peace, and you're going to do everything you can in your power to acquire that. And yet there is there's this very common denominator with Pisces about them being, boundless. That's the mutable part. That's the watery part. There's no end. There's no beginning, right? And to make sure you do have boundaries when it comes to people and how they care and take care of you as well. So I love it for the Cancer, because you both really fully understand each other, and it can be extremely caring and nurturing energy for each other, both genders and so forth. All sorts of different types of connections with love, of course. Self-love can be extremely important during this time. And that powerful energy of, the independent Aquarian energy in Jupiter, as well as Saturn, though retrograde, you had it in your sign just for a little stint there, prior to coming back and being in your sign most of next year. Something that's so beautiful. Jupiter, your first house, our ability to expand and grow in our lives, and the opportunity to just keep coming in. There's magic. There's amazing things that happen during that time that'll last the remainder of your life. Certainly the following 12 years until it comes back again, because Jupiter only visits our signs, 4, 5, 6 times in a lifetime, if we're lucky. But I'm talking a lot, so I'm going to get right to the readings now and let you know that there are 4 categories for you. And that the first will be in regards to this beautiful connection of Cancer, which if you're not understanding it and knowing specifically, which would be very rare, to be honest. I know many Piscean and Cancer relationships of all forms. The moon is equated to the ruling aspect of Cancer. So this full moon has a great impact and a great sense of clarity and freedom and, willingness to culminate and change and end something, to start something else once again, still fill in the remaining effects through the end of the month of the beautiful Leo Lionsgate, new moon. So much to think about, so much to accomplish, and yet it could be a time of just freedom and letting yourself take a vacation, be at peace. The energies I felt have been kind of so strong that they've actually created some kind of a feeling of maybe the energy levels lowering a bit. So wanting to just really cater to that. Watch yourself, watch what you're eating, make sure you have plenty of hydration, because whenever water signs are involved, that's essential. And I'm speaking of water and things of that nature, not alcohol, if that's something that you like to do, and which makes sense when you want to celebrate and have a great time. Just keeping it moderate. So the first category is the overall energy bringing you to the reading. And I honestly hope this one comes up for you. But for this beautiful connection of the Piscean Cancer, you have the King of Wands. So it's like, it's so powerful. It's so mighty. It's so mature. It's so full of passion, because it's the Leo, the Sagittarius, and the Aries of the zodiac. And I mean, this king is just sitting in his throne, and he's in charge. He's accomplished so much. He's worked hard for it. He feels confident, and he feels courageous about it. He feels like he can lead, and he can lead by sitting down. He's helped many people, and he does it because he has a huge heart. But he doesn't mess around. You mean what he says, and he's very much in authority. Trust me, this is a person that you could recognize as a parent figure or a teacher, someone in a someone at an institution that is imperative for you to be a part of, because you have no choice, such as a bank or government figure perhaps. But this is about the maturity of knowing they have reached this goal because they deserved it, and they had the will for it, and the ego, and the desire, and the determination to accomplish this. So this is what's coming through for you too. And like I said, you may not know a Cancer, but it is the energy of water. So you're just very much in your energy right now. And it's a really beautiful feeling to feel from the inside out, who you are, and feeling at peace and with strength about that, empowerment. That's what this indicates to me. So I absolutely love that. Yeah, passion, a lot of passion keeps coming through. Second category, moving on with the narrative. I always say, if you haven't watched or listened to your beginning of the month readings, it's always good to go back. I didn't have an issue with that uploading, by the way, Pisces. So hopefully you'll be able to do that as well now. And just know that, I send these with love and with the idea of just bringing you inspiration with some messages and energies that come there, and you can utilize that and probably know ahead of time that I was going to have the issue, quite frankly, or, that these energies and people and circumstances were coming into your life, or that you perhaps manifested, no doubt, with your psychic and intuitive capabilities, your clairvoyance. So the second category going on with the narrative is that of the possible blessings or obstacles. And for you, you have beautiful, beautiful temperance, which is I got chills that go up my what are they called when you have shins? Yeah, just Sagittarian energy, incredible optimism. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, as are you. Look at these cards. This is the Art Nouveau Tarot, and it's got the sparkly gold, shimmery, shiny, bright brilliance and energy, as Leo has brought to us during this Leo season, though soon to enter into Virgo on the 22nd with this full moon in Aquarius. Just like huge amounts of energy for practicality, for clarity, because Mercury rules Virgo, and so we had Mercury in Virgo for a while, as we had Venus in Virgo, but then it's now gone into Libra, and what's left is Mars until the end of the month. So the dynamite decision-making clarity, once again, is just so fulfilling and so bright, and it's your polar opposite. So you're always having this attraction to Virgo, and it only helps to accelerate all of these energies that I'm speaking of with you. It's one of the best oppositions of the chart, I think, is the Virgo Piscean opposition that works so well and hold each other up and harmonize and complement each other. And you can see it's the 2 cups, though it is the representation of the fiery, Sagittarian. It is about the alchemy that we can do in our lives, how we can change, water to wine, as said back in the days in the Bible. The belief and the trust and the willingness and the capability of being able to change our life and transform our lives, and being very, very careful to keep the balance in all things, which will help when something's off balance, which is a common thing, and certainly with the issues going on in life right now, that will upset the whole, energy system, of course. So sitting, meditating, yoga, walking, nature, all very, very important aspects to keep that balance, to keep you grounded, to keep you present. And I love that as a possible blessing or obstacle. It's a major arcana. It's just reminding you, the fire that's here, the intensity is there, but you can keep it at bay. You can utilize your gifts and keep that inner knowing and, higher power within all of us, so that it's calm, it's centered. So that's beautiful. And then we go on to the category of finances. Wondering what's going on with that, because that's up and down as well, but things are changing and transforming every moment. Certainly with government, there's way more than I would ever want to discuss on that right now. But if you are listening, and I always ask, and especially as a Pisces, because you take on so much anyway, that it can upset the apple cart, as they say. We want to take that in small doses too, right? So that you don't, feel overwhelmed. And, just small doses is always good. And being aware of who you listen to, and just knowing and trusting that your gut will be honest with you, will never let you down. But there's a lot happening in regards to the world and society. So changes are coming, they're imminent, and they're big, and they're truth-seeking ones. And the truth is coming. We're all going to hear it and know it. And, that was a question that all of us have had on a lot of topics. So as far as finances, you have the Queen of Pentacles. You go, girl. Guy, I said girl. Well, because it's a girl. Well, it appears to be a girl. The feminine aspect of all of us, right? The feminine duality, because we have both. And the Pentacles is all about practicality, boy. That is about taking care of your belongings, your home, your finances, because it's under the category of finances. And, the Queen and King, I might add you, in any element are definitely the mature, the ones who have established through time and effort and hard work and determination. And particularly as an earth sign, they are, there's the Virgo influence, there's the Capricorn influence, there is the Taurus influence, which, Uranus is in the sign of Taurus. So Taurus has seen some changes in their finances and the way they were seeing life in general, I think, in the last year. For many, it was just more profitable than it had ever been. And for some, it was the opposite. So whatever it was and has been, it absolutely can change in a heartbeat with Uranus. And I feel like you're feeling quite comfortable right now, Pisces. And I know you're hard workers. I know this very clearly with a lot of Pisceans. They'll burn the midnight oil, though many of you have your own businesses, you are your own entrepreneurs, because you're very capable. And it just works better. Once again, the energy is being a big part of it. I would imagine a lot of you are in the field of energy or healing working. So you do it at the pace that works for you, and you do it from your heart. So it will continue to grow and be as big as you choose for it to be. But you have excellent energies with the Queen of Pentacles as far as your comforts and the amount of money that's necessary, and to allowing it in. This is prosperous energy, absolutely, and long-term energy. So I love that for the finances. I really, really do. Earth and water are extremely compatible elements as well. So if you surround yourself with that, or you're feeling in the energies of earth, it's very, very helpful. Once again, because of the grounding. That'll keep you down to earth and keep you balanced from the temperance, message. And the final category I added is that of surprises and wishes. I love surprises. I do, especially when they're good. The other ones, of course, have come in, like everybody's life, out of the blue, unexpected eclipses that have brought things in and out unexpectedly this year. We have another, series of eclipses the latter part of November and December. So we'll start to feel those energies in another month or so. Messages to help us, to guide us, ideas, possibilities, quick changing but long lasting, energies with eclipses are coming, and one of them will be in Taurus. So yeah, I feel like it's a very grounding kind of energy, believe it or not, and I feel like it's going to really help with, in a positive way, with growth and proper investments comes to mind. But surprises and wishes. Well, you have the Page of Pentacles. So there you are again. There it is with finances. Beginning of an idea. The pages being more, young or youthful energies, new ideas, still green, still thinking about it, just the beginning. Messages, invitations, opportunities, offers of new money for so many different reasons. Maybe partnership with your significant other, your, good friend, family member come into play. But this is a slower moving energy. It could have to do with possibly children, you investing some more money than you had in the past for various reasons, like i.e. college, first time going away to college for a lot of the cycles for a lot of people who have children in that situation now. It could be the youthful aspect of you that you never ever want to let go of, and that childlike belief and imagination and creativity that's going to bring up some really wonderful ideas that'll create a bunch of money and wealth and stability for you. So I feel really positive as far as how money is going. I know that you have the fire ambition in you, and you generally do, water or not, to continue to grow and to just better yourself, and to know that you're always going to have the help you need. You really, truly are. You just need to ask and believe and put that out there. Intentions are huge with that. And then the temperance of keeping things as balanced as possible in times that are a little harder to do that in, but knowing that you will absolutely persevere and you will overcome all challenges. And I love it. I love this reading. It is different than last one, but I absolutely love it. And I pray this comes up, because this is one that's, I think, going to really, set well as far as this full moon that'll light up certain topics and circumstances. And it looks as though it's letting you know that you are in a good place. You will continue to be, stable and secure, which is definitely what the Cancer wants and would love to achieve and help you with as well. So we go on from this 4 category messages for the highlighted connection to the final oracles, which I absolutely love for the remainder of the month. And I do love this deck. It is also the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron Reid. And so I picked the specific message that's full of wisdom and insight, and just basically brought from love to inspire you in your life and to help you along your path, and to know that there's always help, and you're always being divinely guided every moment of every day. And so your beautiful message in closing for this has come up 3 times. I believe it actually came up for your last reading, which is pretty amazing because I have been shuffling. So this is really wonderful because I have a pretty good memory in some respects. Wisdom, power of the divine. Number 7. So it's definitely about working through your challenges and the obstacles, okay? And the worries and fears that Pisceans definitely have, as we all do, but I feel like Pisceans can go that way, or they can say, I'm going to make it okay, and therefore it shall be. It's really up to us, right? But it is working through and past. And look, you've got this beautiful looks like an owl that's just speaking to you in your ear, you know, the wisdom and the important information that comes in, as long as we're listening and allowing that peaceful quiet to be able to hear the messages, right? This would be the time, especially if you're able to take time and maybe take off a little bit of time and enjoy your life and some rest, you know, for the last month of summer. But I'm going to read you what it says, because they're amazing, beautiful passages that are worthy of sharing to my viewers. And it says, the well watcher signals the need to go within, to contemplate the true source of the power in the world. Absolutely, this is for you last time. Something you do anyway, but it's just reinforcing and reminding you. The source of the power of the world, which he reminds you is that of the divine. This is a message to let you know that you're being called to the well, and this unseen power will be there and will be yours to align with. The affirmation and prayer will invite the divine to bring miracles and resolution to your life. Thy will be done through me for the highest good of all and for the true manifestation of my purpose. You will know the way forward by the small, still voice within. The divine always may answer your call by sending others to help you as well. Now, I like this because from what I'm seeing, the court cards, of course, are other people, personalities, family, friends, whatever. And other than the major arcana, well, I wouldn't call the page a court card per se, but, or maybe the page is, but it's the knight that's not. Either way, there's definitely people that are instrumental and very, very much wanting to be a part of your life, help you with your life, help you with your endeavors. And that's a beautiful thing, right? This is what the Aquarian energy is about. It's about working as a whole, you know, the global. This is the humanitarian aspect of Aquarius. And with Jupiter in that, it expands that kind of energy. It expands that personality trait for all of us. That full moon is going to show some amazing transformations in beautiful ways. So I love that for you, Pisces. And I'll finish with your beautiful super attractor manifestation message, which is about bringing, ooh, look at the star. Bringing your life that you wish for and want into fruition. Just allowing it, believing it, and then emotionally feeling it as the last component. That's like the ingredient for the law of attraction to actually transpire and occur, which it does constantly throughout our lives, you know, in ways sometimes we don't necessarily want or think we're doing. This way we have that ability to create it because we're fully immersed in it. We are controlling it, okay? We're making it happen because we're feeling it and it's going out, and then that's what comes back. Like attracts like. So your last message, my beautiful Pisces, and thank you again for tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed this reading and that it will definitely upload by early this afternoon as I come back from work. And I just appreciate you so much. And I never want you to feel that you've been forgotten in any way. So I don't have to fear my fear. I can use it as a way to get closer to love. I have not pulled this card in a long, long time, but I truly love it because fear has been a rather large energy that's, you know, been surrounding us in the last year or more. And I mean, it's always there, but we don't have to feed into it. And when you say this and you use this as a mantra and you wish upon your stars and you keep your beliefs and you believe and you're grounded and you're stable within yourself, you can overcome anything. And this is such a beautiful way to look at it. I don't have to fear my fear. I can use it as a way to get closer to love. Love's what it's all about. Love is the love connections, you know, all forms of love, the power that overrules basically everything. So yes, keep that close to your heart, you know, your big, beautiful, passionate heart, and enjoy the rest of the month. There's wonderful opportunities coming through for you and for all of us. And I look forward to having you come back to your September reading. Oh my gosh, what, can you believe it? So until then, thank you. I apologize for the first, slow down, but anyway, best of everything to you. Until next time. Bye for now.